Hello guys, this is section 2.4, part 2, geometry. And just a reminder, if you watched part 1 of some of the properties we went over, we had the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and substitution property of equality. We've already looked at all these. Take a second, pause the video if you need to remind yourself. One of the other properties we had was our distributive property. And again, we looked at this last time. Pause the video, write it down, look at it if you need to, but I'm not really going to go into much depth on this. If you need that, look at section 4.2 notes. No, sorry, 2.4. Okay, so we're going to look at some new stuff today. We've got 3 new properties: reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Now we're going to see these properties a lot over the next few weeks as we learn to do proofs. So we kind of need to talk about these. We can use reflexive if we want to prove that something is equal to itself. So reflexive just says something is equal to itself. So the example they give is A equals A, AB equals AB, the measure of angle A equals the measure of angle A. So that's reflexive. The next one we have is symmetric, and this says two things are equal to each other. Now, some people also call this the flipping property, because basically you're just taking the equal sign, what's on it, and flipping its sides. So A equals B, so B equals A. AB equals CD, so CD equals AB. The measure of angle A equals the measure of angle B, so the measure of angle B equals the measure of angle A. And that's symmetric. And then finally, transitive. And transitive basically says, well, this is equal to this, and this is equal to this, so our first thing and our last thing have to be equal. So I like to write it as, if this is equal to that, and that is equal to those, then this is equal to those. So again, you're kind of saying, okay, this and this are equal, and this are equal, so this and this have to be equal. The example they gave here is A equals B and B equals C, so A equals C. Notice how your first ends up being equal to your last. Same thing here. AB equals CD and CD equals EF, so A, B equals EF. Measure of angle A equals the measure of angle B. The measure of angle B equals the measure of angle C. So the measure of angle A has to equal the measure of angle C. And that is transitive. The other thing you can kind of look at is ask yourself, how many unique numbers or letters are there? So A is our only one. So one unique, one equal sign. How about here, A and B? 2. How about here, A, B, and C? 3. So reflexive has 1 unique, symmetric 2, and transitive 3. So here we go. Let's do some properties. So looking at this one, it says 6 is equal to 7, so 7 is equal to 6. Well, that's 2 unique things. We're saying 2 things are equal to each other, so that's symmetric. Next one, 34 equals 34. Well, that's pretty easy. There's only 1 unique thing, so that's reflexive. And the last one, this is equal to that, and that is equal to those, so this is equal to those. That would be transitive. You could also look at how many unique things. 1, 2, 3. So transitive. There you go. Now we just need to be able to identify it today. We'll kind of learn how to use it in a different video. But today I'm just asking that you can look at it and tell me what property it is. All right, here we go. Last one. This is equal to this. That is equal to this. So this is true. That's transitive. 3 unique things. This is equal to that, and this is equal to that. So 2 unique things, symmetric. And of course, something's equal to itself is reflexive. So those are the 3 properties that we wanted to look at today. Reflexive, symmetric, transitive. And we'll kind of be using those throughout the semester. Now, one thing to be careful of, don't forget we can still use those other properties. So a lot of students, I'll give them something like this, and they'll go, oh, that's 1, 2, 3 unique things, transitive. But that's not transitive. We're adding the same thing to both sides, so this is actually the addition property of equality. Now this one, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 unique things, 3 equal signs, transitive. Also notice there's no plus, minus, multiply, or divide. Then finally our last one, this is equal to this, and this is equal to this. So they're equal to each other, symmetric. So there you go. There are some basic properties that we're going to be using to solve for our proofs. So hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you. And until I see you next time, have a great one.